Okay, hi everyone. So I'm so excited to introduce you to one of my clients, Jules, and she is an intuitive CEO of a holistic cleaning agency. So I'm so excited because she just has an amazing energy about her, but also she feeds this into her business in such a beautiful way. And Jules, thank you so much for sharing your story with us today. And I really just, I love the way, I've loved all our calls. They've always been like high vibe calls and we have so much fun together. But also I love the way that you have taken like a really unique twist and, feeding your personality into your business. A business being something that you don't see that a lot with cleaning agencies, and I think it's incredible. And I definitely want to hear more about it today. So could you just tell us a little bit more about what you do, who you are, a little bit more about your magic?
Awesome. Taryn, thank you for such a lovely introduction there. I don't even know where to begin, but I just, I didn't realize that my passion for cleaning and cooking and being in somebody's home and bringing life to somebody's home would get me to this point, where today I run a cleaning company. I've got incredible staff members that my team, without them, I really wouldn't be where I am today, But I guess, the holistic side of things for me has been very much about obviously the health and the wellness aspect of it. But the company doesn't just use, it's not just the cleaning products, so the essential oils and it's not just about the products, because we bring whatever dirt we collect in their home, and I've got a worm farm and a composting farm. And so I guess the whole package is there, and I just have a passion for cleaning, and this is, where it's led me. And, today I love, being in people's homes and, looking after their home and their lifestyle. And, sorry, my partner's just walked in. Great timing. He's come back from golf. The good life. So I guess, this is the second business that I've run, and that I've been blessed to, be a part of. And I guess I will always be in this position where, I'm, just blessed to come into contact with phenomenal people where I can, make a difference for them. I can make a difference in their lives. And so Holistic Aussie Hincher came about because of my passion for cleaning. And Hincher being in England, Mrs. Hinch. If you haven't Googled it, you better Google it now, which is really cool, because actually over the last week or so, I've really been informing my clients of, the word Mrs. Hinch or the name Mrs. Hinch, and they're all like, oh my God, I live under a rock. How did we, no, you just are on a rock in the middle of nowhere. But anyway.
Okay. You're going to have to tell me, because I don't know what Mrs. Hinch is. You haven't shared this with me before, and I'm really curious.
No! Oh my God, really? You live under a rock?
I'm living under a rock, clearly.
Oh my God, Mrs. Hinch is she's famous on Instagram for cleaning homes. Her home.
Oh. Wow.
For cleaning her home, yeah. Wow. Gosh, I would have thought we would have had this conversation.
No, I did actually have the question in my mind about where that came from, but I haven't asked it. But I'm going to definitely Google search her on Instagram.
Yeah, Mrs. Hinch. So it's all about her and her family, and her experience with cleaning and her cleaning hacks and tricks. And as time has gone on, I've been following her now for about maybe 6 years, maybe just under that. Now she's brand ambassador for certain products, and those products in England, I bring out from England and I use in my cleaning company. So,
wow. Amazing.
Yeah. And there's such a huge following of the Hinge brand in Australia, which is awesome.
Okay.
A lot of mums that are at home and just doing like recording their cleaning sessions, like it's Freshen Up Friday, and she comes with all these really cute little quirks. So yeah, I guess that's hopefully just a bit of a wrap of the company, and yeah, so I use some of those same cleaning products with the houses that I clean, and then predominantly essential oils. So I guess what makes us sort of stand out from the rest is that not only do I use essential oils, which take a little bit longer to use, safe, ozone friendly, low pH balanced, locally sourced products, but my team, I mean, they come and meet me at 7:30 in the morning and we do yoga together. They come and we do a couple of personal training sessions. We're always discussing whatever foods, the health and wellness side of things, whatever supplements, and that whoever's trying, we're all sort of in it together, and I think that's the important part, is that we're all living and breathing the holistic way of cleaning, and very recently I've been able to sort of touch on the meditation and the mindset around cleaning as well. So that's maybe what 2022 is going to be about, but I've got to slowly ease my way into that, because not a lot of people are into meditation. They kind of go, oh, she's a little bit far-fetched, what has that got to do with cleaning? But you'll be surprised, you'll be surprised, especially
no, honestly, I think there's
Japan.
A huge market for it.
Yeah. Japan does, like, I don't know, there's a certain time in the morning that I don't know, certain companies have. I was reading the other day, I don't know the statistics, but there's a good few companies in Japan that at, like, let's say 7:30 in the morning, everybody gets up and starts cleaning, sweeping, mopping in like a meditative space and state.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, it goes hand in hand, doesn't it? Cleaning out your mind, your soul,
decluttering,
your house, your environment. Yeah. Incredible. Yeah, and I love it. I've not come across anything like that, where I live, and I would 100% hire your agency if you lived in the same country as me.
Yay!
Honestly, because you know me, I've been working with essential oils for 6-7 years. Yeah,
you're a huge essential oil fan.
Yeah, so I've been making my own cleaning products, and my cleaners are amazing cleaners, but they always complain when I ask them to use the natural products, because they don't clean as well.
Because they take longer, and it's more tools. You've got to use the right tools for it as well. But I love it, all of it. So before we started the program together, could you tell us a little bit about where you were in your business at that time? I guess I was really flat and really unmotivated, and I guess that's like why, I know for me, like I've done a bit of coaching along the way. I've been blessed enough to have come across a few coaches in different fields and that sort of stuff. But I mean, there was like a block between what I wanted to do and applying myself. Like nothing was happening. Like I had all these great ideas, these things that I wanted to do, but I wasn't applying that energy. And so, I was running a rat race. I was working way too many hours. I don't know, you and I haven't spoken, but since, I've seen you, I've now like implemented this electronic schedule, which is just next level. Like now, my admin has halved. Do you know what I mean? And it absolutely halved itself. And I guess, I mean, what was that, October, November? It wasn't even that long ago with you, but I just wasn't, I wasn't applying myself. I was flat, I was unmotivated. As I say, and the business wasn't really moving towards anything, so the timing was really it was really important that we crossed paths. I mean, I kind of seen you in, chugging along in the background there, and I can't even remember what I saw that you posted. I was just like, God, I've got to do this. Like I know my potential, but I'm not applying it. I know what I can do, but there's something missing. There's like a link missing here, you know. So yeah.
Thank you for sharing that. And I think a lot of people will be able to relate to that. You know, I think it's just something that everybody goes through in business. And in terms of like the business strategy, what was like one of the biggest things that you took away from the program?
The packages.
The packages, yeah.
At first I was just like I cringed. I was like, these are so cheesy. Damn. I can't do this, you know, with this blank face. Like, no, I don't know if I can do this. But now you will be so impressed and happy to hear this. Yeah. I get messages on Facebook or whatever that people take screenshots and go, this is the one I like. This package looks really good. Screen grab this one, you know, the silver or the gold or the bronze. I've had 2 women just actually in the last like 2 weeks come back with that. And I was like, amazing. Oh, these packages. So yeah, that was really checking my mindset, because I had this like, oh, too salesy, oh, like I'm putting my price out there, like you know, like I don't know if I want to do that. But the response has been great, and I might not use them all the time, but it's always something to fall back on. It serves as a really good like guideline, you know. Sometimes, you know, what I've come to learn is that clients want something quite simple, all written out, you know, instead of me going in there, which is, I guess, the way I'm used to it, is that I kind of go into the job, I quote the job. It's all about my personality and my business and, you know, my cleaning products and my, you know, my way. Yeah. And then, yeah, they kind of go, okay, so, well, what is it that you do? You know, what is that? And now I work off that template, and it's fantastic. It gets me every time. Yeah. So
has it been that's also saved you with the admin as well?
Oh, big time.
Is it? Yeah.
Big time. Yeah. And yeah, so I've put them on little Canva not stories, like just little memes. And you know, if anybody messages on Facebook or social media, whatever, I just bang them out. This is your first time clean. This is you know, there's silver, bronze, this, you'll be looking at this, and it's like, oh, you know, amazing. So much, it's so easy, you know. Because at first I couldn't put it into one, you know, because all the houses are different. So how could I have packages? But in actual fact, their needs and, you know, and the things that they are looking for are different. You know, I mean, fall under one, that's what I was saying, you know, like you either want your linen washed or you don't, you know. They all fall under one. Yeah, oh gosh, the packages are just, and I couldn't believe how simple it was, really. Like, I've got a knack of complicating things.
Amazing. So, yeah. I'm so pleased to hear that. And you know what? I see the resistance with packages all the time. If people are moving away from, you know, like charging daily or hourly or whatever it is to moving into packages, I always see resistance come up. So that's completely normal. But at the end of the day, it is more effective for both the clients and the entrepreneur as well. So yeah,
just makes the work so much easier.
Amazing. So pleased to hear that. And you mentioned a little bit about the mindset. Could you tell us a little bit more about your experience with the inner work that we did in the program?
Yeah, gosh. I feel like yeah, the inner and the mindset stuff, like I kind of feel like there was big realizations, especially around the money blocks, where I didn't actually think it was so deeply rooted. You know, like I didn't think that it was something that that we could work through in a session. I mean, there was tears of relief, you know. It was such a physical and mental transformation, you know. And I think, yeah, that was such a big one, was the money blocks, you know, and the fears and the self-doubt, you know, just to share something with you. So on Tuesday, I had this like extensive phone call with this woman around the yoga teacher training, because that was a big part of our time together, was for you to really prepare me into this next chapter of my life. And that whole thing about being able to step away from my business and do something that I love, the creativity part, this idea of like, I'm teaching yoga and the cleaners are cleaning and we're all just one big happy family, but some of the fears that came up was my fear around like standing public speaking, like in a room teaching yoga. Like, what if I get caught up on, like I start stumbling on my words and whatever. Anyway, cut a long story short, this particular program, or 200 yoga teacher training hours package that I've come across over the last 2 weeks, they actually have like a section just for I want to say public speaking, but that's not what they've called it. I can't think of it now. Is it visionary something or other? Like basically taking your students on a journey. So it's the public speaking side of it. And I still said to this woman, what? You've got to be kidding me. Like, are you saying that, there is going to be work around, building my confidence and storytelling? Because essentially that's what it is, in a class with your students and all of that. So I was on the phone and I just said to her, this is giving me goosebumps. Like I can't handle, like, how did I not even, and when I downloaded the PDF, I didn't see anything about it, so yeah, that was that was a deep, that was a mindset change that you and I worked on, that I didn't even think was an issue, but all this stuff just comes up.
Yeah.
And we get to look at all this stuff, all these fears and self-doubts and like, the money blocks and this fear around, speaking up and all of this, speaking in a room full of 30 people, like, oh my God, you still said to me, at first I was like, no, I'm only going to do like private fasting, one-on-one yoga. And you were like, but why? Why private? Why not in a class of 30? And I was like, oh, I don't know why. And then all of this just unraveled, So, gosh, anyway, it's just, amazing. It's so awesome. This work is such soul work, it's just so beautiful.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, what a beautiful story. And I'm so glad that you've gotten the value from it as well. I mean, you worked hard, you deserved it.
Absolutely, babe. Thank you. Your work, I promise you, like, I almost want to say that, I'm no coach, but I can see that there's like, you've got so much content, you've got so much information to share with us, even now, before we press record, you're like, oh, I'll send you this, and I'm just like, it's never ending, you've got, you can't even put a monetary value to it. Like, anyway.
Yeah, I want to make sure my clients get the most value, but yeah, thank you so much. And are there any other like tangible or intangible results that you felt that you got from the program? You've already shared some beautiful shifts that you've noticed in your business and in yourself as well, but anything else?
Well, I guess even though like we've just spoken about like the changes, I mean, prior to recording this, the changes that's happening because of COVID and and I guess just, the standard outlook on business where you see like, oh my God, 7 contracts have been cancelled equals stress. Oh my God, I need to find more business. Instead, this time around, I'm looking at this as a time for almost like realigning. This is like, I can brush up on my marketing. I can keep chasing my niche. Which is another thing I haven't even told you about. But anyway, in December, I have literally come across my niche client, and that was through social media. I only got one, but I don't care.
No, perfect. You just build it around that one client,
because it's the start of something really magical.
Amazing. Yeah, you gave me goosebumps.
Yeah. Oh, anyway, so awesome. And but yeah, I feel like this time now, instead of going like this scarcity thinking, like, and operating from a space of like lack and fear. I'm going, hang on, I'm going to take my control back in this, and I'm going to know, I'm going to have, like I said to you, over the next couple of days, it's going to be me just reframing and going, okay, so today, so now I get to redefine, I get to realign, you know, I get to work on brushing up on my marketing, doing a few more little whatevers, you know, on Canva. And yeah, maybe the next chapter is, you know, meditating, cleaning and meditating, whatever that might look like, you know. So yeah, I guess having the confidence, having that, like my head, my mind going to that, as opposed to this panic, like, you know, yeah, I feel like a little bit like it's a bit airy up in here, but at the same time, it's not like I've not been here before, you know, and it's just going to give me some more time to do the things that I love doing.
So you're feeling more like anchored, more grounded in what you're doing. Yeah.
And I feel like if I am going to be putting in, you know, a bit more time around the marketing stuff, like it's okay. Like I'm never going to be too like salesy. Do you know what I mean? Like, so there's a bit of confidence around, you know, putting out that sort of marketing sort of stuff, which I haven't had before.
Yeah,
you know?
amazing.
So there's a lot of things, really.
Yeah, it sounds like it. It sounds like you've had some big shifts in a lot of different areas, which is amazing. I'm so pleased for you. And from this place in your business, like, what does life look like now moving forwards?
What does life look like? Gosh, yeah, I guess just focusing. I mean, if I'm going to look at from the business aspect, it's like really just honing in on my niche and being okay if honing in on my niche, I guess. And gosh, I don't even know what that's going to look like. I'm so fucking excited. Do you know what I mean? It's like it's feeling more confident in saying no, like a full body fuck no. To clients that I walk into their homes, to quote their homes, and I get this, I think I said to you, like the other day, and this woman was like a friend of a friend. It's one of those, you know, and I walked in there and she couldn't even look me in the eye. And I was like, oh my God, do I want to be here? Like, do I want my team members to be here and be exposed to somebody who can't even stop and say, hey, how are you? Like, I've heard so much about you. I'm not asking for it. I'm not asking for that, but just engage, you know, and knowing then and having that sure clarity that that is not the person I want to be cleaning for, you know.
Amazing.
I don't want to be in her space. I don't want to be cleaning her home if she can't even. So yeah, like, I don't know if that answered your question, but it's just that, like, redefining, looking for where my niche is, whatever that's going to look like. And that might be saying no to more jobs because it's a full body no, you know. I'm excited. God, you're getting me excited. You asked all the right questions.
Yeah, no, I'm excited for you. And I'm like, just want to acknowledge, like, you just seem so grounded and confident in, you know, where you're going. And to see your journey has been incredible. And I just want to celebrate you and have been honored to walk part of your journey with you.
Aww.
So
honestly, babe, thank you. And this has been so special. And I knew that even when, you know, we did wrap up on our last call, I was like, this is not goodbye. You know, like, this is not forever. This is just, you know, see you later.
Yeah, no, for sure. I feel that too. And thank you. What would you say to someone who is interested in investing in either this program or in a similar kind of business container?
I would say you absolutely have to know that you want this. You have to want this. You have to be prepared to change. You have to be prepared to be ready for the change, because it happens. You know, you've got to prepare yourself. You've got to be ready, and you've got to know what you want. You know, no messing about here. You've got to want to take your business to the next level. You know, you've got to be ready for the next chapter. whatever that looks like, you know. I'm such a strong believer in readying yourself for, you know, making space for what it is that you want, whatever your dreams are, you know. And it's things like this, these beautiful little connections that we have, you know, on a Thursday evening, Thursday morning for you, that just, you know, solidifies that in so many ways. Like, you know, you've got to know what you want, yeah. And you know, this isn't like a yes, no, maybe, I don't know if I want to do it. You need to invest, you know, you need to say yes to yourself. So yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I love it. You need to say yes to yourself. Yeah, perfect.
Gotta do it.
Yeah. No, thank you so much. And is there anything else that you wanted to share before we end our call today?
Gosh, I can't think of anything. I'm just like, my ears are ringing. I'm like, yes, meditation and cleaning. This is it. Like, I need to do a meditation course now or something. I don't know. No. Yeah, I don't know. I'm grateful for these moments, and, you know, to have people like you that I can just connect with, and you've like re-inspired me. You've lit me up, you know, like I'm just, yeah, I was in a bit of a, like, what am I doing? Like, I've just been uneasy this week and ready for this mindset change. And this has definitely been the start of this mindset change. So I think that's all I've got.
Amazing.
We are leaving tomorrow at 1:00 and we're going yachting for the whole weekend.
Oh, incredible.
I cannot wait.
Wow, that sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Not jealous. Wow.
Oh, it's so beautiful. I just, yeah, Sydney is amazing. And we're very lucky. It's not our yacht. It's my partner's dad's yacht.
Nice.
But it's going to be so nice just to do nothing. Yeah.
Oh, well, enjoy it. You've been working really hard, so you deserve it. And I'm so excited to see how the rest of your journey unfolds.
Watch the space.
Yeah. Thank you so much for your time today. Really appreciate it. And yes,
pleasure, babe. And I will keep cheering you on from the sidelines. Absolutely.
Thank you.
Awesome.